What up, chat? We're gonna go over the recap for today. That the trade that we took two break evens today. Overall, it was an all right day. ES was just moving a little weird. NQ was moving a little weird. Both assets were uncorrelated, so it wasn't too bad. I guess you can say like after 10 a.m. open, we did get some volatility and some nice movements, but um, you would have to play really discretionally, and after that, by like 10, 9:15, 9:20, I was already off because I already hit my two trades for today. And I'm gonna just trade two times and that's it. I'm not really trying to force anything. I'm trying to go like if then this that, like, and everything hit today. So let's just go over the trade recap for today. I mean, it shouldn't be really too hard about it. Just go over my executions. It wasn't really too hard or complicated. It was a if then this then, if then this that. If I didn't get it, then I'm not trading. But both scenarios did hit. What I would have got in my entry, maybe not. Um, it was really choppy in the first 30 minutes. After that, it was just like, it was alright. I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty good day, but it was also a pretty bad day. I also got off because I wanted to watch the Tierra Island for a little bit before I head back to sleep. But let's go over today. Today was pretty simple. It was pretty simple. Coming into today, we had a daily unmitigated gap. Yesterday's trade was a short that I wanted to take, but I wanted to see this daily gap get tapped into with also the 4 hour holding price lower. We did hold price with the 4 hour lower. Um, Let me see. We had hella stacked LRR. We had a Judas swing. We literally edged the daily gap by like 20 points, I think. Um, we're going over yesterday's trade. Yeah, by like 26 points. I really wanted to see that daily gap get touched and then head towards to that um to the sell side and equal lows. But unfortunately, we did not get that. But I was able to catch a trade, but I unfortunately got stopped break even. All right. So coming in, this is really quick. 4 hour tap in, 1 hour tap in. I think it was OTE of the range as well too. Either the golden zone or 705, if I'm not mistaken. If there was no OTE, then it was more of a mech model trade. No, yeah. There was no OTE in this move. Maybe you could take OTE off of here with this hourly high with relative equal lows right there. But we did not take that. So what I took was this trade right here. I saw that the 5 minute inversed, and I was like, okay, well, if this 5 minute inverses, I would wait for a pullback. Let me lift. What trade am I talking about? Oh, here. We inversed the 5, right? So I was like, all right, cool. I am going to enter. So we had a nice displacement lower, Judas swing version here, take it down to all the way to the low. But unfortunately, I wasn't awake at this time. I did wake up a little bit late. So I was watching price action. I already saw everything that happened. I was like, all right, all I need is just more confirmation. Just play it discretionally. We'll go break even at the low. And yeah, so actually, we swept this low, and I was like, fuck. All right, cool. So I kind of entered around like here, had my stops at this protected high just because we were protecting this 1 minute. My stops would have been here somewhere to hit 1500. If I'm mistaken, I probably got a really late entry like right here. So I was waiting for us to take out this LOR and go break even here. Unfortunately, I got stopped break even. It was a really quick discretionary trade, break even, whatever, right? I can't really go over because I don't remember too much about it. Today was pretty simple. If then this that, we tap into this daily gap, get something like this, target this 4-hour gap, and then we'll start pumping after that. Or we would completely dump, retrace, dump, and then we'll get an inversion out of this and then target the daily gap. So the daily gap looks like the draw, London low looked like the drop, even though London low was also with the 4-hour gap too. If I can stop. So going into today, it was pretty easy. Tap that daily gap, so I was like, all right, I want shorts out of that. This was kind of really early. I was waiting for this 5-minute to inverse, but at the same time we were also in a 15-minute gap. The distribution leg was the 15-minute gap, so 5-minute inversed. I wanted to see a nice pullback into a gap here. We had that nice displacement lower, so I think I took a position. Actually, you know what? I can just go over right here. I'm so dumb. This is probably one of the worst trade recaps ever. So I took a position short here. Saw the rejection that we had on this wick. Had my stops here. Had my stops up here at this body wick. I don't really know why it went break even so soon. I really don't know. I think we were just flushing out of here. Oh my god, I wish I recorded these trades, bro. 'Cause sometimes I just don't remember why. Oh, this is gonna be a horrible recap, bro. So sorry, bro. Yeah, I really don't remember. Shorts. Oh, I took a buy. Oh, I took a buy and then a sell. Oh, I took a buy because we inversed this gap here. Yeah. I think I remember this now. We inversed here. My TP was like up here. And my stops was somewhere right here. And I think I went break even at this constant encroachment here. I had really more high conviction that we were going to go for this high and then probably dump to that 4-hour gap to get a resweep. But we also entered OTE as well for shorts, which I wasn't really paying attention. But we also entered OTE from this leg to this leg up here as well too. So in my eyes, I was like, okay, well this should be a protected low because we're coming out of a 15-minute gap. We did inverse that 1 minute really strong. I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a position here, go break even at this constant encroachment. Yes, maybe it's an early break even, but remember I had two scenarios in my head. This could have been a protected high of the day. So it was like more like a B plus setup, I'm not going to lie. We swept this LRR, had a nice displacement back upwards, really strong candle closure, like 40 points. I think I was stop loss like 30 points or like 20 points, something like that. Break even at the constant encroachment. We looked like we were gonna inverse, so I was just like, you know what, let's go break even now. Bang, got stopped. Cool. Not too worried about it. I can take another trade. This was another trade as well too. I entered at this low. Horrible fill. Because when I entered, when I pressed sell, I was right here. Either way, I got filled at this wick right here. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna have my stops above this wick. 40-point stop loss, a lot, but it's whatever, right? Enter, see this flip. I'm like, all right, cool. We should be going for this low as my break-even point, just because how much we've respected this 1 minute gap. We respected this first percentage gap as well too. So I really had strong conviction that we were gonna go for that hourly gap. For the 4-hour gap and London low. So break even here, London low, whatever it was to win on this day to get the 1500. And unfortunately, that's not break even. All draws were right, But you can't win them all. Really choppy day. Like I said, like if then this that. Um, this we got the daily. We dumped to the London low, and then we pumped out of the 4 hour gap. Bias was correct. Pretty shitty though. DO was on point, but it was pretty shitty. I could have taken this 1 minute inversion here, but I just decided to hop off because I already took my 2 trades. So that's the trade recap for today. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Love everyone who watches these videos. This was a horrible recap just because I'm trying to rush it just before I go. If I take anything during Asia, I'll make a trade recap off of that. If I do, if I don't, then we will see. I'll catch y'all on the next one.